Do you have any tools and tips and things for people to grow themselves? Because perhaps a lot of people that are listening don't even know what their goals are. Maybe that's why they're listening, but also don't even know how to get started at it. Like, how can you figure out your goals? I talked to Millie. She gave some like practical advice of, okay, sit somewhere and just think what you want and keep writing, keep writing. Anand Patel had something similar as well. Go away for a weekend and just focus, have no distractions. But other things like that, what are for you tools that made you figure out your goals or helped you shape you?
First, I totally agree with what they said. I mean, how couldn't I with them? But so for choosing, that's great advice they gave. But what I feel like sharing is like what's most important in anything, or at least most of the thing. Maybe there's an exception, I don't know. But it's always the 80-20 rule. Like 80% of the success or the achievement or whatever it is, it will come from inside of us, inside of the mind, inside of us, what we are. So what I would suggest the most is to focus on you and get to know you better first, and work on your mindset and work on whatever needs to be worked on what you decided that you're gonna do. That's for me the most important. At least that's what brought me the most. So that would be through like books. Books are a really big thing to me. Then specific trainings on the subject that you want to learn. Yeah, and then a combination of routines, learning, hustling. It depends. It can be a business thing. I'm mostly in this type of niche of business, but it can be like anything in life. Like it's always like that. So does it answer your question? It was hard. For sure. It was really hard to answer it. So sorry.
It's not an easy question. And it's also not an easy question because there's a lot of people out there that have no idea what to do or how to think about these things. And that's why I hope people listen right now.
It's really hard to answer this question in one shot.
What I also think is very important that people can say things like you should do this, this, and this. And you can like, oh yeah, I should do this, this, and this. But in the end of the day, it's about action. Action and doing it. Because saying it won't just do it. And also not be afraid of having it right from the first time. There will be failures, there will be imperfections, but in the end of the day, you just need to keep going and doing it. This podcast, exactly. I procrastinated for 2 years because I wanted it perfect. It was never going to be perfect from the first time. Still isn't. But I'm enjoying it. And that in the end of the day is way more important than having a perfect podcast.
Actually, it's my wallpaper. I think I still have it. Yeah, it's from Gary Vee. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's written, fall in love with losing, because most people are scared of it. So
exactly. Gary Vee was a big inspiration in that. It's just fail. You learn so much from failing. If you only have success, you've never been challenged.
Expect failure even. Because it's not going to. It's not going to. Hello, $1 million.
Come my way. Okay, thank you. That's great.